Hello everyone. So again we are here to summarize the topic, your chapter number 3A, Realizing Dreams. In this we are going to read a story, The Junkyard Wonders. It is written by Patricia Polacco. In this story we are going to know how a group of kids make amazing things out of junk. So I'm going to tell you firstly about the author. Author name is Patricia Polacco. She was born in Michigan, USA on July 11, 1944. She is an author and illustrator. During her early years, Polacco could not read and was teased and bullied. Subsequently, a teacher in her school recognized that she could not read and began to help her. Polacco has narrated this encounter and its consequences in her story Thank You, Mr. Falker. Her other famous works include Mr. Lincoln's Way and The Lemonade Club. So now we are going to read the story, The Junkyard Wonders. So what is the meaning of junkyard? It is a place where useless or unwanted items are left. So let's start the summary. Patricia arrives in Michigan, far away from the school, where she is always assigned to a special class and ready to begin a whole new chapter in her life. Yet once again, she finds herself assigned to a class where everyone is really different, and in this school, these kids and these class are known as the junkyards. Day 1. Her teacher Mrs. Pierce Peterson launches them by sharing a definition of the word genius. Day 2. She puts the kid into tribes by dabbing them in liquid from a bottle and sorting them by their smells: lemon, vanilla, cinnamon, and so on. Patrica's tribe includes Tom, who doesn't see well and loves ballet; Gibby, who has Tourette's; Stuart, with diabetes; and Raven, who does not speak; and Jody, who has a disease that makes him grow too fast. He is a bodyguard for Tom. Mrs. Peterson, unhampered in her teaching by any government regulation, walks the kid to a junkyard one day and shows them the possibilities and wonders of the piece of junk that are collected there. She unleashes the creativity, the teamwork, the genius of the tribe by having them collect pieces of junk and then challenge them to create something that has never existed before from that junk. You should see what they unveil. As a group, they join forces to buy a motor for the Junkyard Wonders, a model airplane that Gibby says is designed for the moon. Obstacles erupt, but with Mrs. Pearson around, not much is going to stand in their way. One child is lost along the way, but the others are truly found. There is plenty of bullying and labeling going on in the schoolyard. This is a great read aloud to teach acceptance and to teach children to see beyond the exterior into the spirit or the soul of the children in front of them. In her note at the end of the book, Patricia Polacco shares the life path of Junkyard Wonders, Gibby, Raven, Tom, and herself. A few years back, Patricia and Gibby met in Houston and talked about their memories. Then Gibby asked, "Remember that photo that my dad took of all of us that day on the roof after we launched the Wonder? I'm not going to tell you where that photo went, but I will share that it was out of this world." Mrs. Peterson had taught them the most wonderful lesson of all, to believe in themselves, and she stayed with them for the rest of their lives, 48. I hope you all have understood the story. Thank you so much.